my name is Johan Hallberg-Campbell. I'm a photographer from Scotland who lives in Toronto for quite a long time now. And I'm a photographer mostly, I guess you could say I'm a journalist in type, but I kind of merge into the art world with the journalism that I do. So I like to make it I like to tell the story but not make it very literal. In a quick amount of time there is a certain way that Haitian people like to pose. And it's not smiley pictures. I mean, if you stood around for a couple of hours and hang out with them, perhaps that would have changed, but it's a more post-portrait. So very quickly I realised that's how these pictures are going to look, and I have to work with that. And so closed lips, quite sort of, very proud, which is amazing for me. So I try to show them how proud they are in the images, in a quick amount of time. I really wanted to represent them and how beautiful they are, and a beautiful mentality about life. Photos that stand out to me are the portraits of people that I got to meet for more than 10 minutes because I got to build a relationship. And even though some of those people were actually with the Red Cross, in the convoy, they weren't even they'd never worked for the Red Cross before, like Marco, for instance, who was there to make a film, and he went to, in Jack Mill, there was a really amazing film school outside of Jack Mill, which is like a dream. It's on the beach, and there's a swimming pool, and there's palm trees, and they work outside and have these nice places you can hear music playing because they have music labs there. And for me, that sort of thing was amazing because he's actually from there, but I got to know him instead of like meeting people for 10 minutes. So of course he's lived through everything else everyone else has lived through, but we're not focusing on him as much. But I took the most beautiful, because I think I got to know him, that my most beautiful portrait was him. It was the most peaceful and the most natural. In terms of other things, I think a main sort of memory is going up to a clinic, and I met mother and child up there, and it was very far into the mountains. You had to drive like basically driving on the side of a cliff for 3 hours. It was kind of quite dodgy. But I went up there and it showed her child was exceptionally sick, very, very sick, a young, maybe 2 years old. And I saw the help that she was getting there. And it was a market day. We went up there expecting to see lots of mother and children, but unfortunately it's market day, so the mums go to buy the food for the week or the 2 weeks. So it's quite quiet, but this lady was so amazingly beautiful and peaceful. Her child was so sick, and the clinic there, which has been set up and funded and helped by the Canadian Red Cross, reassured her so much that she could go somewhere and be able to get attention and some advice and injections, which probably would, like in that area, wouldn't have happened that easily before. You wouldn't have been able to get there. There was nowhere else to go. So seeing that was it blew my mind. It was such a clean, perfect, well-run clinic. Yeah, it was excellent. But this is a show in Uganda that I'm standing in. It's opening tonight, so this is my style of photographs. They're journalistic, but also they're quite sort of fairy tale-like at the same time. But hopefully, my hope in all the work I make is when you look at it, you come out thinking about it. It's like watching a good film as well. You come out and the next day you're still thinking about it, and it lingers with you. And I hope that this show will linger with people that see it. I hope they will see how beautiful Haiti is, because that's really important to me. It's more important than anything else is to show the people and represent them properly. And then also, of course, I hope it shows what the Red Cross has been doing in Haiti and the positive things. There's always things to learn. Well, every time you go there, you learn something and you can make things better. But for sure, that's what's happening, and it's good to see that.